well bowled, well batted.
Thank you.
In the end, relatively comfortable, certainly compared to Durham, where it got a wee bit nervy on Sunday.
Yeah, it did. It was nice to not take it into the last over this time, but yeah, it was a good win. I'm happy with the performance there today. It was good.
As far as the bowling goes, first 3 matches, perhaps, I'm sure by your own standards, wasn't quite what you wanted to be.
Yeah. Last
3 or 4 come back really strongly.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very fickle game, isn't it? Sometimes it's your night and sometimes it isn't. And those first 3 were not my night. I went away and tried to bowl a little bit straighter. I think that was a big thing. Just slightly provided a little bit too much width than what I was hoping for. But that's the only real work on. I've just tried to back my skills I came into the competition with, and you know, the last 3 games have come out all right, thankfully.
Derbyshire opting to bat first tonight, which statistically here is probably the better option.
Yeah.
What was the thinking? It's a fresh pitch, of course. What was the thinking about a par score?
I mean, we thought it would be a good pitch. I mean, we were going to bat first as well. Normally is a very good white ball surface here, so we thought they were below par. We would have been hoping if we'd have batted first for up around 180. That's what we were talking about. And I think if they'd have gone and got that, it would have been an even trickier chase. But you never know with the fresh pitches here. We've got a couple of wickets in the power play, and sometimes it works for you, but other times it can fly. So thankfully the catches went to hand, and it was a good power play for us.
Very good, and once again, I mean, that's I think the 3rd time this season that the side batting first against Northamptonshire has only made between 35, 42, something like that in the power play, which must be delighted the coaching staff, I'm sure. Yeah,
definitely. I mean, the power play is such a big phase. If we can come out of that, you know, taking 2 or 3 wickets, there's a stat somewhere so that's if you take 3 wickets in the power play, you win pretty much 80% of your games. So that's a big focus for our bowling group, and thankfully we've done well so far.
With the bat, it's been so far pretty much the season that the Chris Lynn and Ben Curran show.
Yeah.
Neither of them had a good night tonight, but it shows the depth in the squad that others chipped in, and Jock Cobb in particular playing the sort of white ball innings we know he's capable of.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, sometimes it's going to be your night at the top of the order as much as it is in the bowler's perspective. But you know, Cobby played a great role for us today. Sometimes, you know, he didn't even bat a couple of games ago. It was one of the only times of his career. Yeah, but he played a magnificent. You know, when you're chasing a little niggly score like 150 for someone to go and get that sort of innings for us, you know, took pressure off towards the back end.
I was talking to Graham White on Sunday. He said about the little niggly score. I say it wouldn't be Northamptonshire unless they made very hard work of a total like that. So, as he said, it was quite pleasing to do it with 2 overs to spare. Yeah,
2 overs to spare. I mean, you want to. I think the aim is to win it in the 19th, and we got there just before that. So, I mean, it was a perfect chase for us. I think, you know, if we'd have gone into the last over, we'd have been disappointed. But to finish it with an over to spare plus, you know, that's a good chase from us.
Bigger picture, Tom, 9 points from 7 games, another home game to come later this week against Worcestershire. It's a pretty good position in what's a very tight group.
Yeah, I mean, we've started well. We feel like we've got something going here. We've got something building. I think we've just got to keep going with that, hold on to this momentum that we've got. Try not to look too far ahead. We're just trying to take it game by game. And Linny said something brilliant today. Is, you know, every game you're 0 for 0. So we've got to keep going with that mentality, and that's what we'll do on Thursday.
And although Worcestershire's record so far in the competition hasn't been great, they're a dangerous side.
Oh, definitely. With their side, they're a very dangerous side, and perhaps they'll be targeting Thursday to get something going for themselves. I mean, we've got to hold on to the momentum that we have got, as I've said, and try and perform well on Thursday.